Hey everyone. Imagine walking into your local grocery store and realizing some of your favorite products are just gone. No warning, no heads up, just empty shelves where your go-to essentials used to be. Remember when we all thought toilet paper was the big issue? Well, things are about to get more interesting in the aisles. This isn't about obscure items. I'm talking about popular staples you use every week. The kind of stuff that makes you go, wait, seriously? 47% of major grocery chains report critical shortages for March 2025. I've been analyzing supply chain data and talking to experts. Today I'm revealing 8 surprising grocery items set to disappear. Some of these might genuinely shock you. Item number 3 could disrupt your morning routine, and number 6 is probably in your pantry right now. But don't panic. I've got actionable solutions for every product on this list. Stick with me to find out what's disappearing, why, and how to stock up smart. Let's talk about something fresh and healthy. Citrus fruits. We're not just talking about a slight price hike here. You might not find your favorite oranges, grapefruits, lemons, or limes at all. Florida has been hit with devastating floods. Entire groves have been wiped out. It's having a ripple effect across the industry. California isn't safe either. Severe frost is damaging trees and future harvests. It's like the weather is against our breakfast juice. But we're not helpless. Stock up on frozen orange juice concentrate. It lasts longer and gives you that citrus fix. Think of it as a time capsule of sunshine. Try indoor citrus gardening. Imagine fresh lemons and limes in your living room. Talk about a conversation starter. Embrace the power of substitution. When life gives you limes, make margaritas. Maybe not for breakfast, but you get the idea. Okay, onto a topic near and dear to my heart, snacks. Specifically, those beloved brand-name snacks that we all crave when the afternoon slump hits. Yeah, those might be disappearing too. And no, I'm not being dramatic. The snack industry is facing a double whammy of disaster. First, we've got a potato shortage. That's right, the humble potato, the backbone of so many chips and snacks, is becoming a hot commodity. And if that wasn't bad enough, we've also got a vegetable oil shortage. Sunflower oil, palm oil, canola oil, you name it, it's all affected. And these oils are essential for frying, flavoring, and preserving our favorite snacks. So what's a snack lover to do? Well, timing is everything. Pay attention to when your local grocery store restocks its shelves and try to get there early before the crowds hit. And don't be afraid to venture outside your comfort zone. Explore local snack brands or smaller grocery stores that might have different supply chains. You never know, you might just discover your new favorite go-to snack in the process. Let's be real. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and for many of us, that means a big bowl of cereal. But what happens when those familiar boxes start disappearing from the cereal aisle? It sounds like something out of a dystopian movie, but the cereal industry is facing some serious challenges. Wheat and corn crops, the foundation of many cereals, have been hit hard by extreme weather conditions, leading to crop failures and shortages. So if your morning routine revolves around a specific brand or type of cereal, it might be time to start exploring some delicious alternatives. Overnight oats are a fantastic option. They're healthy, customizable, and you can make a big batch ahead of time for easy grab-and-go breakfasts. Another great option is frozen smoothie packs. Just blend with your favorite milk or yogurt, and you've got a quick and nutritious breakfast that's packed with flavor. And if you're feeling adventurous, why not try homemade breakfast burritos? They're surprisingly easy to make, and you can customize them with all your favorite fillings. Chapter 4. Parched. When water becomes a luxury. Water. It's essential for life, and yet we often take it for granted. But what happens when bottled water, the go-to option for convenience and portability, becomes scarce? Several factors are contributing to the bottled water crisis. Some bottling facilities have faced shutdowns due to various reasons, including labor shortages and supply chain disruptions. On top of that, new environmental standards and regulations are being implemented, which is a good thing for the planet, but could lead to higher production costs and potentially higher prices for consumers. So, it's more important than ever to be proactive about our water sources. Investing in a good water filter system for your home can provide you with clean, safe drinking water without relying solely on bottled options. And take some time to research your local water quality reports. You might be surprised to learn that your tap water is perfectly safe and delicious to drink, saving you money and reducing plastic waste in the process. Chapter 5. Got milk, not so fast, the dairy dilemma. Milk. It's the foundation of countless recipes and a staple in many households. But the dairy industry is facing its own set of challenges, leading to potential shortages and price hikes. Several major dairy farms have shut down in recent years due to a combination of factors, including rising operational costs, labor shortages, and environmental regulations. This, coupled with increasing transportation costs and packaging material shortages, has created a perfect storm that's putting a strain on the entire dairy supply chain. But fear not, dairy lovers, there are alternatives. Plant-based milk options like almond milk, soy milk, oat milk, and cashew milk are becoming increasingly popular and widely available. They're delicious, nutritious, and often more environmentally friendly than traditional dairy milk. Another option is to seek out local farm cooperatives or farmers markets where you can buy milk directly from the source. This supports local farmers and often provides fresher, higher quality milk. And here's a pro tip: milk can be frozen to extend its shelf life. Just be sure to leave some room in the container for expansion and thaw it in the refrigerator overnight before using. Chapter 6. The Coffee Crunch, when a morning ritual becomes a luxury, calling all coffee lovers. That morning cup of joe that gets you going might be in jeopardy. Specifically, certain coffee brands and blends are facing potential shortages and price increases. Brazil, the world's largest coffee producer, has been hit hard by drought in recent years, significantly impacting Arabica coffee crops, the bean behind many popular blends. This shortage of Arabica beans has led to a surge in demand for Robusta coffee, a more bitter and less popular variety. While Robusta coffee is a viable alternative, it might not be everyone's cup of, well, you know. So, what can coffee aficionados do to protect their precious morning ritual? If you have a favorite coffee brand or blend, consider stocking up on a few extra bags of beans to tide you over during potential shortages. Explore different coffee roasters and experiment with new blends or single-origin coffees. You might discover a new favorite that's even more delicious than your old standby. And if all else fails, there are always coffee alternatives like chicory coffee or roasted dandelion root tea. They might not be exactly the same, but they can provide a similar caffeine boost and comforting ritual. Chapter 7. Can't can it, the canned goods conundrum. Canned goods. They're the unsung heroes of our pantries, always there for us when we need a quick meal or a long-lasting ingredient. But even these pantry staples aren't immune to the current supply chain disruptions. The aluminum shortage is a major factor affecting the canned goods industry. Aluminum is essential for making cans, and the global shortage has led to production delays and increased costs for manufacturers. On top of that, transportation bottlenecks and labor shortages are further compounding the problem, making it more difficult and expensive to get canned goods onto store shelves. So, how can we navigate this canned goods conundrum? First and foremost, don't panic buy. Stocking up on a reasonable amount of essential canned goods is a good idea, but hoarding will only exacerbate the problem. Focus on versatility. Choose canned goods that can be used in a variety of recipes, such as diced tomatoes, beans, tuna, and chicken. And consider building your stockpile gradually over time. Instead of buying everything at once, add a few extra cans to your cart each shopping trip. Chapter 8. Frozen Out. The chilling reality of frozen food shortages. Frozen foods. They offer convenience, variety, and long shelf life, making them a go-to for busy families and individuals alike. But even the frozen food aisle isn't safe from the current supply chain chaos. Rising energy costs are a major factor impacting the frozen food industry. It takes a lot of energy to power those massive freezers and keep our favorite frozen meals and ingredients at the perfect temperature. Combine that with labor shortages, transportation bottlenecks, and packaging material shortages, and you've got a recipe for potential shortages and price hikes. So, how can we stay ahead of the frozen food freeze-out? Strategic planning is key. Take inventory of your freezer and make a list of the frozen items you and your family rely on most. Sign up for stock alerts from your favorite grocery stores or delivery services. This way, you'll be notified as soon as your go-to frozen foods are back in stock. And don't be afraid to venture outside your usual grocery store. Smaller markets or ethnic grocery stores might have different suppliers and a wider variety of frozen food options. Outro: stay informed, stay prepared. Thanks for sticking with me through this list. Remember, being informed and prepared can make all the difference. Don't panic, just plan smartly and stay ahead of the game. We've been through a lot together, from global pandemics to murder hornets. We can handle a few grocery shortages. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future updates. See you next time. And in the meantime, happy shopping, everyone.